Hey friends, I'm sitting on the outside of the stall so I can be at the front of Maggie, and I apologize for the grate that's in the gate at the front of the stall. But I just wanted to touch base and let y'all know where I am. Saturday afternoon, when I came home, I turned into my road, and mine is the first house on my road. So you can see my house, you can see the road by my house all the way down from the highway. And I turned into my road, and down in front of my house, I saw something that didn't look right. And as I approached a little closer, I realized what it was. And I just started crying and hollering, no, 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 no. And it was my 9-year-old cat, Crockett. And he is absolutely beloved to me. And there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do for that cat. And he was hit. And he was hit hard. It tore him up. And I can't even begin. I'm not even going to go there. It would be inappropriate for me to sit here and describe what all happened. But I scooped him up in my arms. And I held him in the street. And then I walked over to the yard. And I just held him and I cried until I just couldn't cry anymore. And I gently laid him down and put him together, wrapped him up neatly so that I can get him, buried. But he was so special to me. He was like, he was like the house guardian. When Molly, the stray that was dumped on us, pregnant, showed up and she had her kittens and they started getting a little bit bigger, he took them all under his wing and made them all feel welcome. And the little boy is shy, but I can touch him. The little girl is virtually feral. Her mom was feral when she came. I got her where I can love on her and pet on her now. Her little girl is a lot harder, but she was super close to Crockett. And that afternoon, when I started to put food down for the evening, she was out at the barn, and she just was crying for him. She used to do that. She would call to him, and then he would meow back at her, and she'd go find him when she wanted to have his company, which was frequently. And yes, they're all fixed, so there was no hormones involved here. This was just genuine big brother affection. Yeah, I love you too, Maggie. This was just genuine big brother affection. And she just stood there in the barn, and the table right there in the edge of the barn. The little barn, not the big one, the old one that's made out of wood. And just called out to me and just cried out to me like she was wondering where it was at. And then today, when I was outside putting out food this morning, she did the same thing. And it's just breaking my heart. None of the other two. Hi, Maggie. You gonna come over and say hello? Ooh, photo bomb for the horsey nose. Yeah, photo bomb on the horsey nose there. We love you so much, Maggie. You are so precious. But anyway, so the kitties are totally upset as well, the other kitties, because they realize he's gone. And like I said, he was the leader of the pride, if you say. And he loved on the horse, and Maggie's been wondering where he is. And so, yeah, I have spent a lot of my weekend this weekend just absolutely exhausted and mourning and crying. And every time I think I've cried it all out, it comes again. And I'm sorry. I just didn't get around to it, getting anything made. I'm going to try to do it tonight or tomorrow morning. So please forgive me that I didn't make a thing. I'm sorry. Anyway, I just wanted to touch base so y'all would know I didn't abandon y'all. And I'm sorry. I'll try to be a little more upbeat. I've got a new segment I want to start doing on a daily basis. And so I'm a little bit excited about that. But right now I'm just not ready to talk about it. I'll do it later when I can sit down and show you. So anyway, I love y'all, and I'm so sorry to be out of your way. But please know I'm still thinking of you. All right, love you guys. Bye.